been a hot minute. It's been like more than a hot minute, like 3 years maybe, since I posted on YouTube. So there's a lot that's changed. In a different house, different kitchen, as you can see. We moved a year ago in 2025. And let's see what else. For about a year and a half, I was working for a local gym, managing that. And now I recently left that job. Well, I'm still on call, but Ben and I are running our construction business, so my time is more valuable helping him with that. So that's why I left that job. What else? Okay. Trying to make this a quick recap because no one wants to hear really what I've been up to in the last 3 years. I'm back to moving. We moved like 6 blocks away from our old house, so not far. While we were renovating it a little bit, at least enough to be able to move in, we lived in our camper for 3 months. So that was interesting. We love camping, we love our camper, and we were blessed enough to have a camper that we could live in that was very spacious. So that was a blessing. And would I do it again? Maybe. I wouldn't do it at a campground. We lived at a campground. If we were building, if we bought land and we were building, I would live in the camper, like on our land, but yeah. Otherwise, probably never again. Anyways, I have been wanting to get back into vlogging and, well, for a very long time, and I just never made myself do it. And now I have more interesting things to film again because I'm not working a full-time job, and it seemed like a good time and I was feeling the push to do it again. So today's Monday and we're gonna have ourselves a little productive day, hopefully. It is 7:45 and I slept in a little bit because I haven't gotten good sleep in the last like 4 or 5 nights. So that felt super good. And we're gonna start with, well, first I'm making myself a to-do list. Making a little to-do list for today. Laundry, some office work. Have to create some social media posts for the business. I need to work out. Need to run to Sam's Club. The first thing I'm gonna do is take Rip on a quick walk because it is gonna be 95 degrees again today. And we wanna get that done before it gets absolutely disgusting out. It's already humid. Like I walked outside and my glasses fogged up immediately, so that's pretty gross. But that's just the way it is right now in Wisconsin, unfortunately. And when we get back from the walk, I'll probably make myself a little snack and then we'll go do some office work to start the day and we'll work out later. That is something I've been working on for myself. I used to be a get up. Sorry if you can hear a dog clacking around in the background. Old man Abel is still a wanderer. He has some doggy dementia and just wanders around the house in circles sometimes. So if you hear that, that's what that is. What was I saying? Oh, my workout routine. I've been trying to become a later in the day workout person. I've always enjoyed, I don't know if enjoyed's the right word. I've always felt better when I worked out first thing in the morning. Got it over with, you know, it gives me the energy for the day. And I still feel that way, but like I don't always want to get up and rush off to the gym. So I'm trying to kind of train myself to enjoy workouts in the like late morning, early afternoon. And it's going well. It's going really well, actually. Yeah. Part of it was I stopped wanting to work out first thing in the morning at the gym I was working at because I didn't want to see all the people that were there or first thing in the morning always. Just want to get in and get it done and leave and not have the chatty Cathys bugging me, but it's better now that I'm not working there, so I don't mind seeing people as much. It's kind of fun to actually catch up with people. There's no one here, so I let him off leash to do his own thing, and he barely leaves my side. Go play! You walk by my side. Come on. One thing we have now is pickleball courts. They turned the tennis courts into pickleball courts, and I bought pickleball rackets, paddles, and I just have to convince Ben to get out here and play with me. Really freaking hot. I took Rip for a walk and then went out and watered the garden a little bit. Let me show you my little garden, which more to come on that. Come on, focus. Oh, there it is. My little garden. We have cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, peppers, jalapenos, bell peppers and jalapenos, and a shit ton of cucumbers. So I have been making a lot of pickles. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I have a lot of cucumbers, like a lot. I've shared some, like given them away, and then I made a cucumber salad. I can only eat so many cucumbers, so I'm probably gonna keep making pickles and then give them away. Fun fact, my niece is having a pickle themed birthday party in a couple weeks, so might be handing out pickles as a party favor. Who knows? So anyways, I'm sweating from all of that. We're gonna throw our hair up first and then we're gonna make some breakfast. We love having an egg dealer. My sister has chickens, so we have fresh eggs and we eat a lot of them. One thing that I have acquired since last vlogging is this beauty. The Ninja Luxe espresso maker is divine. Like we loved our Ninja coffee maker, right? But no, I can't drink coffee like that anymore after drinking this. So highly recommend. This is 100% worth the money. Also obsessed with the toasted coconut vanilla. It's freaking amazing. Okay, we're gonna sit and actually enjoy our breakfast. One thing that I didn't talk about that I did in the last year and a half or so working for the gym, I did get my personal training certification. Obviously, if you know me or watched these before, you know that I liked to work out. So it was kind of a no-brainer, and then I did some training while I worked there as well. So that's still a huge part of my life, as well as nutrition. I did the nutritionist, I think it's nutritionist, yeah, certification with my personal training certification. We're gonna have this breakfast. I am going to quick do my morning, I think this is technically, yeah, this is a devotional. Ben got me this for our anniversary, the Sadie Robertson devotional book. She has a different book as well. This is the devotional one. I'm loving it. Reading this every day, and then on Sundays I try to just read like straight from the Bible. That's something that I'm trying to stick with and be better at. So we're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll head upstairs and do some office work. Wherever there's food, you know there's a rip. So this is something we can work on together. Okay, this is the state of my quote unquote office. Let me put my coffee down, hold on. Yeah, guest room, one of our guest rooms. We have a big guest room and this is the smaller guest room. I just bought these lamps at Hobby Lobby. I'm super excited about them. They're really cute, and I was just really not liking the ones that I had before. They're like a pretty amber glass clearance. We love that. And then the bed situation is gonna change. I'm sick of this orange color. I love Western style, and that's kind of the style that this was going for in our old house. Hi, Rip. And yeah, I don't like it anymore. So we're gonna make this a little bit more like feminine. I don't know if it'll be pink, but I'm probably gonna do something with some floral on the bed, maybe on the wall. I hate this fan, it's ugly, but all of our bedrooms upstairs, the two guest rooms and Ben's office behind me have the same fan, so I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change them. It's just not, or not right now, it's not a priority. But, so that's the guest room side. Now we have the office side. Yeah, kind of a mess. We need to figure out some sort of like hanging wall organization over there, something with like, you know, folder slots or something, because all of this junk, it's not junk, whatever, important things, Ben just leaves on my desk for me, and then it becomes piled up in a mess if I don't get to it. You know, I maybe only go through that stuff once a week, if not less than that. So I need something over here for him to put that stuff in so my desk doesn't get overwhelmingly messy, because I hate the mess. But anyway, love my standing desk. I need to try to be better at using the standing part of it. I need to get a walking pad and figure out, maybe it's hard to decorate. I feel like it's hard to decorate above a standing desk because this goes all the way up to like here. So then when you're standing, you can't even see what's behind it on the wall if you hang something up there. So we'll probably leave that blank. Hang something over there for organization. Some sort of actual artwork over here. And then, focus, there we go. I'm gonna put curtains over that to kind of frame up that window above the bed. And then we have closet door. So I could put some artwork here or there as well. I would really like to put a little bookshelf here. I just don't know if there's enough like walking space then between that and the bed, getting to the closet. The closet is my extra clothes. All my dresses are up here, Ben's dress clothes, that kind of thing. So yeah, welcome to my messy office that is not decorated. Rip sure likes it though. He likes having the bed behind me so he can hang out while I work. Don't you, Bubba? You good boy. By the way, if you're a business owner, this Epson brand, there we go, little scanner to scan in your receipts or invoices or documents or whatever, freaking awesome. Lifesaver. Anywho, it's been 2 hours now. I sat up there for 2 hours working on catching up on scanning receipts and all kinds of shit. So that's done. The one thing I didn't do yet is work on anything for our social media, like Facebook and Instagram posts for the business, and I really need to do that. But I can only stand in one place for so long, and I need to work out real bad as well. So I'm gonna change for the gym. We're gonna go work out. We're gonna run to Sam's Club, and then we might go to a coffee shop to pump out some social media posts. So the dogs are not impressed by this weather either. It's so hot out, and it's way too hot for Abel. He isn't supposed to be out in the heat like at all, just with his health. Rip would lay in the 90-degree heat all day if I let him, so that's a problem as well. But okay, we're gonna get going. Do you need to go potty? You go, boys. Also, okay, we haven't looked at my plants at all. Look at this. Hopefully this doesn't fog up. My beautiful succulent has gotten so big, and I'm just so proud of it. Hey, what are you doing? You need to go potty. See what I mean? He'll sit there and just bake. I am gonna stop at this cold brew place, this new cold brew place that has matcha. Get a matcha and probably bring that home and just try to do more work here, because I don't feel like packing all that up, nor do I want to leave my laptop in the ridiculously hot car while I'm at the gym. So yeah, we're just gonna go pick something up and bring it back here. They're really not happy with me. They don't want me to leave, but let's go work out. Don't even care if you can hear the air conditioning running, because it's too hot to sit here without it on. But we just finished push day. It is not very cold in the gym, which nobody's AC can keep up right now with this heat, so I'm not mad about it, and I understand. But some people like to complain, and you know what? If it's too hot for you in the gym right now, you need to just skip it. Stay home. I can't handle it, because again, no one's AC can keep up when it's above 90 degrees. So bad news about the cold brew place I was gonna go to. They closed at 1 o'clock, and it is now 1:58. I did not check that. So that is disappointing, but I still need to go to Sam's Club. So I think I'm gonna run into Quick Trip and find something to quickly eat or drink that would give me some protein, because I was gonna, you know, have the protein from a matcha before I get home to actually have a post-workout snack. So I'm gonna go find something to eat, and then I'll take you to Sam's Club with me. Instead of a protein shake that I'm always getting bored with, I really like to grab these at Quick Trip. It's literally just meat and cheese, but it's a quick 15 grams of protein for me, and I think it tastes really good. So we're gonna eat this quick and then head into Sam's Club. Do you see what I mean? I don't know if you can even see when I say this dog loves the heat. That's not even his yard. That's the neighbor's yard. But look at him. He's just chilling, loving life. Rip, rip. Come here. Look it. Come here. You're a good boy. Baba. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Now we're coming.
Would you like a treat? Come here. Well, hello. Would you like a treat too? Okay, here's my Sam's Club haul. It's not much of a haul. Literally went there for these, and that was it. These Fairlife protein shakes. We love them. Ben's been drinking a lot more of them recently, so 2 packs of those. And then I love these pre-cooked grilled chicken bites for salads, or sometimes when I'm lazy, I use them for chicken Alfredo. They're really good. They're already seasoned, so they're not just blah, but sometimes I will add some Cajun seasoning when I put it in my Alfredo. And then I also got these. I have had these chicken burgers before in a different flavor. They used to have them, what was the flavor? Something in feta or Parmesan? I don't know. But yeah, chili and pepper jack cheese. That sounds right up my alley. I love anything that's kind of spicier, Mexican, you know, Mexican-ish. So we'll probably, I'm gonna actually have one of these right now because I need to eat something else and I'm starving, and they're pre-cooked, so super easy. Just realized I am still like so hot and sweating from my workout that a hot burger does not sound good. Whenever it's really hot out, all I ever truly crave is salads, like of any kind, not just a lettuce salad, but like a potato salad, you know? Anything cold. Yeah, that's it, anything cold. Fruit and a smoothie. That's all that sounds good to me. So I needed to get my creatine in for the day anyway. So we're gonna use the First Form Clear Protein. This one's strawberry limeade. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna do creatine, this, milk, a little bit of water, and then frozen fruit. So I'll do strawberries, raspberries, sometimes peach. So it's like strawberry, peach, lime. Yeah, it's so good. I'm tracking and trying to get more calories. So for my smoothies, I usually start by looking at the protein that I'm using, how much liquid you're supposed to use. Like for this one, it's 14 to 16 ounces of water for 1 scoop. I will keep it on the lower end of that for total liquid. So I'm gonna do maybe 8 ounces of milk, and then another 4 maybe of water. It depends on how thick you want it, because if you have ice or frozen fruit, it's gonna help make it a little bit thicker. But that's also why I keep it on the lower end with the liquid, because I want it to be thicker. This is the Aldi version of Fairlife, by the way. The Kemp's version also equally is good and half the price. Well, a fraction. I don't know that it's quite half the price. That was more like another 2 ounces of water, not 4. So I'm at a total of 10 ounces. Scoop of protein. Scoop of creatine. This is also the First Form creatine. I don't really have a favorite brand of creatine as long as it's micronized. Is that how you say it? So it looks more like powdered sugar. When it's micronized and more like powdered sugar, it just mixes into things way better. Then I'll do, so that's where we're at. It's up to the 12-ounce line with the powders and the liquid. I do a handful or 2 of my fruit. So yeah, that's like, I have small hands, but do I want to do a little more? Shoot, I should have been measuring that. Damn it. We're gonna make it a full cup of strawberries. Yep, that's a full. Perfect. I always do that. I say that I'm tracking. I measure one thing and then I just start throwing shit into my recipe and I don't fucking measure it. Okay. Good old Ninja. Put her on the smoothie. And
She is thick. I maybe should have added a little bit more water. I like a thick smoothie though. It takes me longer to drink that way though. Yeah. She's thick, but she's pretty and so good. It's the lime in the strawberry lime protein that makes it so freaking good. I am gonna end this vlog here because I want to and because I can. I don't want to get overwhelmed by a lengthy first vlog after like 3 years. So the goal will be to upload one a week, whether that's a day, a whole day in my life, a week in my life, something special. Actually, something special would be the next one that I want to make. I have, like I said, cucumbers coming out of my ass, so to speak, in the garden. So I've been making pickles. I've been canning cucumbers to make pickles. I've never done this before. I've done it twice now, but prior to that, never done it. I am so excited to share them though with, like I said, my friends and family, and for my niece's pickle themed birthday party. But I could show that. I think that's what I'll do for my next one. Give you something actually useful rather than just watching a day in my life, especially if I don't have anything exciting coming up. So I'm sure in the next couple of days I will have to harvest a lot more cucumbers again, and I will be making more. So we'll vlog that. Something that I kind of touched on where things have been at in the last couple of years for me at the beginning of this video, but I didn't really like reintroduce myself, because if you watched any of my vlogs previously, you maybe would remember, but otherwise I wouldn't expect anyone to be watching these now that watched them before. So it might be someone new. Anyway, wanted to, I guess, quick reintroduce myself. So my name's Kate. I'm 35. My husband, Ben, and I live in Wisconsin, LaCrosse County. I'll give you that much. If you don't know me, we do construction. It's my husband's main job. We have a construction company. I, like I said, recently left my full-time job at the local gym. Still love the personal training side of things. Still will keep my personal training certification because I think that's important. And I love it. So I'm gonna keep that. But I basically am doing all of the, admin work for him, helping him physically in person sometimes too. Like last week I helped him put in some insulation and hang up some drywall in a garage and take down wallpaper and things like that. I'm obviously not swinging a hammer every day, but I do what I can. And he does what he can, and we have subcontractors for a lot of things as well. Like today, we're doing siding, replacing siding on a house that we have a crew for, but Ben's doing some of the odds and ends with that job as well. A big part of what I love with my role in this job is doing the social media. So again, that's something I haven't gotten to yet today, and I need to sit down and do. I made a post today, but I need to plan some out. What else? We have our 2 dogs. Rip the Beagle is 5, almost 6, which is really sad. And then my older dog is Abel. He's 12, almost 13. He was Ben's dog when we met. We've been together 7 years, married for 6. What else do I want to share? We love the outdoors. We love to hunt and just be outside and camp. We have a camper. Like I said, we lived in that last year for a few months while we were remodeling this house. Yeah, that's it. That's really all you need to know. You can always ask questions in the comments if you want to, or let me know if you want more of anything in specific. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will catch you in the next one, probably making pickles.